Hey guys, Alex from 7th Hour Films back again with Barry. Last time around, you're charming. So let me see what all happened. There was the Assassins, Hank and Cristobal's Assassins, the two hosts of a gadget podcast that went in to kill Barry. Went about as well as you would expect from anything related to NoHo Hank. And Barry peaced out, basically. Jim Moss captured the Vanity Fair writer and did something to him. All we know he showed up at home covered in dirt and could only speak German. So that's something. And now he has to isolate Gene Cousineau. Almost said Gene Takovic. I just finished up rewatching Better Call Saul, so that's just on my head. But no, this is Gene Cousineau, not Gene Takovic. Anywho. So there was that. Sally tried teaching the Cousineau way. Didn't go very well. Most people did not respond well to the Cousineau way. However, she does still have one student because as much as she was like, yeah, that was a terrible thing you did, but hey, you got something out of me, so... I guess that was pretty much it, so... Yeah, so we might as well jump right into this episode of Barry. Here we go. Oh! So what are they doing that for?
You were telling anyone that would listen that something was going down in special housing. Where's Berkman going?
Oh my gosh. Okay then.
There's no way you could talk to the press up here.
This is ridiculous.
We all agree it's the best thing for you until the trial begins.
You know I can't spend one night up here by myself.
Well, you'll just have to make do.
All right, I made a
Oh,
mistake,
Leo's in on
but
this
can't
too.
Can you stay with me?
No.
Can I order Coral Tree Cafe up here?
No. I mean, I feel like you should keep someone with him.
Fucking Christ! Keep our head!
Cousineau's not here.
Jim, we are going to catch him, Jim. All I ask is if you find Berkman before we do, please don't kill him.
Meh.
I can't promise that.
Jim Moss is the most formidable adversary in this entire show.
You put extra security out front?
Yes, Hank.
Add to it.
Do they
Oh
have
man,
updates?
No.
Barry is
police
such a
are still
rogue
searching
element
for him.
now.
Okay, well, what's being done is being done. Let's not focus on it anymore.
Yeah, hard not to focus on someone who knows I put a hit out on them.
This is what happens when you hire two guys with a podcast.
Yeah.
Come on. Now, today I was considering doing a typical side tour, but Hank had other plans.
Fellas, we know you've been busting your nuts. It's time for a little R&R, don't you think?
That's what the nut busting was for.
Enjoy!
Oh my! No! Let's go!
Karaoke! Yay!
Holy shit.
Whoa. Is this like some weird, just like 80s sci-fi show?
Coda is a masterpiece. Thanks. It's incredible. I mean, I could cry just thinking about it.
Yeah, I'm clearly switching gears with this one.
Yeah.
And, on Coda, I worked with committed actors to tell a deeply personal story, and now I'm working with models in Halloween costumes, fighting over a blue glowy thing.
Infinity Orb.
Infinity Orb.
Infinity
Yep.
Orb.
Well, that's...
Yeah.
I think when people see Mega Girls, they're gonna think whoever made that made Coda.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So she's just Sally a little bit into the future, basically. Except maybe a bit more successful.
Oh, hey. You're Untitled Vagina Woman.
That's me.
Eh.
That was everywhere. That was in every inbox. Well, glad to see you're back on your feet.
Yeah.
I'm so sorry. I forgot the line. I can't. Sorry.
You're up, acting coach.
And she didn't have her phone, where more important things are coming after her.
Gene, listen, I got to the bottom of the mountain and my cell just leapt to life.
Can't you just say I got service like everybody else?
Barry Berkman escaped from prison. It happened sometime late yesterday.
Whoa. He knows where this place is?
I highly doubt that he'd be going to Big Bear. You know, you're literally on the top of a mountain.
Well, you gotta come back and get me.
And bring you back to L.A.? No. Listen, I just spoke with the DA, and he said it was a fortunate event that you're sequestered up there.
I am a sitting fucking duck, Tom.
Yeah, that is pretty bad. Okay, be sure you can use this gun this time.
Ironic.
Hey, look at me, okay? You can do this. Let's do a sense memory exercise, okay? Okay, your character is sacrificing herself, right? So just think of a time when you recently sacrificed yourself.
My last boyfriend was 5'3".
That was the sacrifice?
Shit.
It's really short.
Eh.
Sister, no. It is I who will bear this burden.
Is she gonna get the...
Hank, this is amazing, yeah? Yeah. Are you good?
No.
Yeah.
What? You should be terrified.
Who wants to see the sand?
Yeah.
Y'all ready?
Hooah! Oh god.
We aren't finding any heats on these fools, mostly power cards. No sign of Hank or any...
Oh, they went to the David Busters.
Fans, and one guy in a Houston Oilers hat, which is confusing.
This is it. This is the whole kid in the poodle.
Can I take a picture of this?
Dude, you can do sand angels.
Don't mess with me.
I'm serious. Come on. Let's go. Here. Take your
Sand.
shoes off. You know?
What if Barry just like lifts up out of the sand?
Ay, muy guapo. Wow, look. You can see, look.
Uh-oh. What's happening? What happened?
Hank, something went wrong, Hank.
Well, he's still alive, thank God.
Hank, help me.
Are the rest of them just dead? Did he just die?
Christian,
Ugh.
it's okay. It's
He
okay.
survived again.
There you go. There you go. It's okay.
What about the others?
I'm so sorry.
Oh. Oh.
Good job, Hank. Very pleased. But here, don't you think he did good job?
Oh no, what? Ugh. Meh. Hey, he ain't no snitch. Oh. Oh.
Fuck you.
Well, you got your shot. Oh no. Yeah, why not? Why not? Let's just add on to it.
Hi, are you okay?
Yeah.
Oh my god, you don't know.
Nah.
No what?
Your ex escaped from prison. I'm so sorry. You should stay with me tonight.
I'll be okay.
No, you have to stay with me. That's insane.
Yeah, I'll be okay. Don't worry. Hey, you were great today.
I was just copying you.
I know.
Eh, that's still great.
We be like silent partners, huh? We take our takes, but nothing like the riches that are going to come your way.
Why do they trust him at all? Why wouldn't they just kill him?
They were our partners.
Yeah, but now we have Chechens who will die for us. You think those guys would have done that?
They trusted us.
Right. And you don't think they would have fucked us over the first chance that they got?
I don't know.
I think you want to be a crime lord? Now we are crime lords.
No, I wanted to be legitimate.
When you say that word, you sound naive.
Who are you and what have you done with Hank?
Andre and Batir would have wiped us out. There was no other choice.
Who are you?
Meh.
I'm Hank.
No.
You're Henry.
Safe.
Look, I would never fall in love with a psychopath.
Yeah, well, it took a psychopath to save you from your crazy fucking wife, okay? Now, to lead an organization like this, you have to make the hard decisions. You have to take control, because if you don't, then you get fucking walked over. You get taken advantage of, okay? I'm sorry, but that does not jive.
He finally learned 4 seasons of lessons.
I'm being honest. You know too much.
You're going to kill him.
Jesus.
Come on, let's go get a drink.
Leave me alone!
First of all, I didn't know it was gonna go this way, okay?
Where did you think it was going to go?
I don't know.
Leave me alone!
I didn't think this through, okay? I did not think this through. I'm sorry, but please don't leave. Please, Cristobal.
God,
Cristobal. Come on, please, please. I'll make it up to you. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Listen, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Okay, I love you. I love you, Cristobal. Cristobal, I love you.
I can't believe they made these characters so dramatic. Oh.
Sorry, Hank. We were hoping that wouldn't happen.
What? For a second I thought he was like disguised as Cristobal, but no. Is that it? Okay, there's a little bit more. We haven't seen Barry all episode.
Barry?
Ugh. Out from the darkness.
Sally, I know this is crazy, but if I could just stay here.
Let's go.
Oh.
Really?
Oh, boy. Oh, it's still going.
Hey, stop it, boy! Stop it! What's going on?
He hit me, Dad. You're making fun of me.
Huh?
Yeah? Well, he's never heard of Call of Duty. He's a freak.
What?
Go home, John. Just go home.
Donut, wine, and a Budweiser. Huh? What?
I'll go talk to him.
Oh! No, what happened? What was that? Oh my god, what? Is there a time skip? Is there a 10-year time skip? How does that work? I love they just have a house in the middle of literal nowhere. I mean, I don't know, man. I guess good on Sally for leaving LA. Feel like there is a better way of doing that, but hey, here we are. I mean, I guess in a way, though, she does kind of get Barry, you know? I mean, I would assume she is thinking, well, like, Barry... How do I put this in a way that makes sense? Barry is not crazy? You notice I didn't say that very confidently. But I mean, he would not kill her, you know? Granted, you wouldn't think that Hank would kill Cristobal, but here we are. So I guess that's... I mean, because you have to have wronged Barry, I feel like. That's like a major thing. Jean, Fuchs for a while. Hank. Oh my god, I don't know, man. I don't know. So it's a thing of like, I slightly understand. Now, part of that is, I guess, just watching the show, you know? Having watched the show, I can see why she would come to that conclusion. At the same time, she didn't watch the whole show. She hasn't seen everything, so I don't know. Goodness. Was that actually a time jump? Like, this is the end of season 1. Where did they live? In the middle of absolute nowhere. Like, they're still in the US, clearly, because of Travis and his dad. They're still in the US. Judging by terrain, I would still guess somewhere Southern California to maybe Arizona or New Mexico. Maybe closer to Arizona, maybe. Like, they're definitely still in the desert of the Southwest, you know? But where did they go that it would not be readily known that Barry is an assassin cop killer? But if things died down, Barry's no longer in the news. He's no longer in the news by the time his son is born. I don't know, man. My biggest thing is, I don't know how Barry gets away for like 10 years without Jim Moss finding him, you know? That's a big thing. And the fact that they clearly have not moved country, you know? Like, go to Singapore. I don't know. Go somewhere else, you know? Maybe don't stay in the United States, you know? And especially, too, because it doesn't, you know, it obviously doesn't, I wouldn't think that they, you know, called the vacuum cleaner guy from Breaking Bad, so I don't know how they, I don't know. Again, I love this show that starts out as a comedy, a dark comedy, and then they're just like, how far can we push the limit of dark, you know? Gene shot his own son. He's potentially dead. Hank finally learned his lesson. After 3.5 seasons, he finally learned it's just at the expense of Cristobal. If any, you know what? Actually, Cristobal, that's his Chris. That's exactly his Chris. Because Barry didn't learn his lesson in season 1 with Taylor. You know, with all the times he probably should have taken out Taylor, you know? And then when he finally started to, you know, put his foot down and you know, do what needed to be done, it was Chris. Probably one of the worst people to do that on. And now Hank has done the exact same thing. but with Cristobal. Great. And Gene shot his son. Fuchs got the crap kicked out of him by the warden. I still don't fully understand how Barry could escape Jim Moss, you know? And, you know, Gene, I feel like Gene was right that he was a sitting duck at that cabin. Luckily, Barry just didn't go for it, you know? He didn't go for it, but his main concern is Sally, so... But, I mean, Gene was right that he was a sitting duck there, because if Gene's not at his house, you know, Barry knows of that place. He's been there, so... I don't know, man. You know, has it been, like, a trend this season, like, or at least for a while, it's like, I feel like they're having less and less of Barry this season. Like, it's very much focused on a lot of the... I don't want to say the side characters because they're all important. They're all main cast, but like just all the other characters basically. Like, I mean, especially just, you know, the first 3 episodes were all Barry in prison, you know? So there's that, but then just this episode, he doesn't show up until the very end, you know? And I've also noticed an uptick in episodes directed by Bill Hader, so yeah, it's ridiculous. So, that also means I no longer have to care about Sally's career. I kicked something under my desk. I no longer have to care about Sally's career plot. Like, The show was literally just like, alright, and we're done with that. We don't need to keep going with that. Anywho. I don't know. How long have we been going? I don't know. See, sometimes I wonder if these discussions are too short or not, but I mean, this was about a 34-minute episode, on top of the fact that, we had 1 minute or 1 or 2 minutes. It's been about 10 minutes. See, I don't know. Like, some of these discussions, I'm like, man, I feel like these discussions are too short. On the other hand, though, there is a part of me that looks at these videos and I'm like, man, it is kind of nice to put out just like a 20 to 25 minute video, you know? Granted, like, if you look at all my anime videos, they're about the same, but at the same time, like, you know, those videos don't have the reaction in them, but I don't know what I'm saying anymore. But yeah, I mean, I don't know how much else is there to say. Friggin' Hank. Like, you could just have a legitimate business. There's nothing wrong with that. But yeah, it's like, I'm glad they point out, it's like, you know, who are you? Because it's like, this is the most anti-NoHo Hank we've ever seen, you know? But he's not a goof anymore. He has finally succumbed to the Barry syndrome of now everything is just ridiculously dark, you know? And now, Cristobal is dead. Cristobal is dead, and NoHo Hank runs Los Angeles. Is it worth it? Is Los Angeles really worth it? I guarantee anyone who lives in Los Angeles will say no. Gene shot his own son. Good grief, man. Like, confirm who it is first, you know? Maybe it was just a flesh wound. Like it was clearly in one shoulder. There was another shot, but I couldn't see where that was. So maybe he survived. I hope, but I don't know. And then just at the end, 10 years later, question mark. I don't know. We're gonna have to see. This is the halfway point of the season. There are 4 more episodes left of Barry. But I'm excited. I'm very excited and very, very nervous. Cautiously optimistic about how this is going to resolve. But we will see. With all of that being said, I'm Alex from 7th Hour Films, and I will see you guys next time. Take care. Alright guys, thanks for watching this video. There's a bunch of links on screen if you want to go click around any of those. There's a playlist with all of my Barry reactions, as well as another video you can go click on if you want. There's also a subscribe button and a Patreon button on screen, as well as other links in the description if you want to go check out any of those. See you guys later.